Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thanks for stopping by. My name is Shauna Emily and welcome to my channel. In this week's video, I am going to be doing a review on this makeup brush set right here. This is the Essentials brush kit from Mikasa Beauty, and it has these 8 brushes in here that include face brushes, eyeshadow brushes, everything you need to complete a full face of makeup. And this is actually the look that I completed using these brushes. So if you want to see how these brushes work in action, then just keep watching this video. So the primer I'm going to be using today is the Mary Kay primer, like I always use. And I'm just going to put that on my finger here and spread it all over my face, but concentrating more so in the T-zone area. Next up for my foundation, I am going to be using my Clinique Beyond Perfecting foundation here, and that is in the color 0.5 Breeze. And I'm going to be using the F200 brush from the Mikasa Beauty collection, and this is the Duo Fiber finishing brush from this Essentials kit. So I'm just going to open my foundation and apply it just using the doe foot applicator inside. Now this foundation goes a long way, so you don't need to use a lot. So this makeup brush set did not come with a foundation brush, so that's why I'm using this Duo Fiber brush, but let's give it a go and see how it turns out. I wouldn't typically use this type of brush for foundation, but I wanted to use all the brushes in this collection for this video. It does soak up a lot of the foundation down into the bristles, so this isn't an ideal brush for foundation, but it'll have to do for today. I do see a few bristles on my face from the brush falling out. I don't know if that's just because it's never been used before, but it's the black bristles. But all in all, it's put my foundation on pretty well. It isn't the smoothest brush to the touch, but I think that's just the type of brush that this is, so. Mikasa Beauty does sell a foundation brush on their website. It is the F300 foundation brush, and the cost for this brush on their website is $16. Okay, so I'm pretty satisfied with the way my foundation has turned out. Like I said, this isn't the ideal brush for foundation, but for the sake of this video and trying out this set of brushes, this is what I decided to use this Duo Fiber brush for. Next up, I'm going to do my eyebrows. Now the product I've chosen to use is MAC's Charcoal Brown Eyeshadow Powder, and I'm going to be using Mikasa's angled brush, and this is the E100 brush, and this is what it looks like. It's very similar to the MAC 266 angled brush, which I really love. It's a very thin brush, it's not too thick, which is what I prefer in a brush to do my brows. So let's go ahead and try out this angled brush. I'm just going to dip it into the pot like this and then tap off the excess. Already I can tell that I'm gonna love this brush. It's got really stiff bristles on it, which I really like, because it's good to make precise lines and stuff when the bristles are stiff. And this brush is really soft, which is nice. It allows me to apply the powder in my brows really accurately, which is perfect because I like a really sharp, chiseled angle at the arch of my brow. So I'm really impressed with this brush. Yeah, I really like this brush. I'm just gonna go ahead quickly and speed this up while I finish my brows. Okay, so that is brows done. Next up, I'm going to start the eyeshadow colors. Before I do my concealer, I want to do the eyeshadow and then clean up with the concealer afterwards. I am going to be using this quad that I made at MAC for my eyes today. In this essentials kit from Mikasa Beauty, it comes with 3 different eyeshadow brushes. The first brush you get in this kit is the eye shader brush, and this is the E230 brush, and this is what it looks like here. Just a nice shader brush. It's got really nice fluffy bristles and it's super soft, so I'm excited to use that. The second one they have here is the E300, and this is the blending brush, and this is what that one looks like. A lot fluffier, longer bristles, perfect for blending your eyeshadow. And then the final brush that they have in this set for the eyes is the pencil brush, and this is the E310 brush. So it's a very pointed, well, not very pointed, but more pointy, tapered brush, and that is perfect for when you want to be more precise in the crease or when you're doing color underneath the eyes, anything like that. This brush is perfect for that. So let's go ahead and start with the eye shader brush first, the E230 brush. I'm going to start with this color here. This is a matte light brown pinky nude color, and this is Malt from MAC, so I'm going to start with this on the 230 brush, the E230 brush. And I'm just going to take this all over the lid. Okay, so that is the first eye done with the base color. The bristles on this brush are really soft, so it feels really nice and soft as I brush it over my eyelid. It distributes the color really nicely. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Okay, there we go. I'm pretty happy with that. Next up, I'm going to take the blending brush. This is the E300 brush. And I am going to take this brown, deep matte brown color here. This is called Embark by MAC, and this is what it looks like. Now I'm just going to be bringing this into the crease and blending it out. The bristles on this brush seem real stiff as I'm dipping it into the eyeshadow and trying to get it on. I'm going to tap off the excess and let's see how this goes. Oh wow, this blends really nicely. Just gonna bring this on the outer corner of the eye and halfway into the crease. I really want to darken the outer corner of my eye. This blending brush is a lot more stiff than, say, the MAC 217 brush, where there's a lot of bend in it and it really gets in there. I mean, this one does too, but it's a lot more stiff, which isn't a bad thing. I don't mind it. You definitely have to have a light touch with this brush. If you really dig in there with some force, it does get a bit prickly because the bristles on this brush are so stiff, but just be careful with it. Just light-handed and you'll be fine. Okay, I'm just gonna blend that out with my finger. This is the E310 pencil brush from this Mikasa Essentials kit, and I am going to be taking this brush and taking the Malt color, the first color we used here, and just bring that underneath the eyes. This is the perfect brush for underneath the eyes. I'm really glad to have this other one here. I really like this brush. It's not too flimsy. The bristles again are pretty stiff, so you have a lot of control with where the color goes. I'm also going to take the same brush and go in with this color here, again the dark matte brown color, and just go over top of what I just put on. And connect it up to the outer wing here that I created. I'm going to go back to this blending brush here, the E300 brush, and just dip into this red color that I have here. So this is Sketch by MAC, and this is what it looks like here. It's got a little bit of shimmer in it. And I'm just going to be adding that into the crease just to add a bit of color. I do have some bristles on my face from this blending brush. So there's a little bit of bristles falling out of the brush, but maybe like 3 or 4. Alright, I really like how my eyes turned out. I do like this blending brush. I wish that they maybe would have added a couple into this collection, just because you need the blending brush to blend the colors into the crease, but you also need a clean blending brush just to blend out the edges. For the sake of this video, I'm only going to be using Mikasa Beauty brushes. I'll just be blending with my finger here. To purchase the E300 blending brush separately on the Mikasa website, it does cost $12. So if you did buy this essentials kit but wanted to get an extra 1 or 2 blending brushes, you can just buy them as well on the website for $12 each. The concealer brush from Mikasa Beauty is the E220 brush, and this is what it looks like. It's a flat concealer brush. Very, very soft and very pointed and formed. So this should be pretty good. I'm going to be using the Motives Cosmetics Color Perfecting Quad in Light. And for under my eyes, I'm going to be using this light color here. And let's see how this works. It's very, very soft. And it blends really nicely. I like how the brush is really pointed like this because you can be pretty accurate with where you put your concealer. I like a really light under eye, so this might look pretty light at the moment, but don't worry, it'll all balance itself out. I also like using concealer just to kind of chisel out the line here. Perfect. I really like this concealer brush. So I'm just going to go ahead and continue to conceal the center of my face. And I'm going to be using the next lightest shade, which is this other top one here. And I'm going to take this in the center of my forehead. Like I said, it's a bit darker so you can't see it as well. And on my chin. And Cupid's bow. And then I'm going to take the light shade just on the tip of the brush and bring that down the center of my nose. And blend, blend, blend. There we go. I really, really like this concealer brush. I'm really impressed with it. I think this one and then their angled brush have to be the top 2 so far out of the collection. So next up, I'm just going to set my face, and I'm going to be using the Rimmel Stay Matte Translucent Powder, and I'm going to be using the F100 brush from the Mikasa Beauty collection. And this is what it looks like here. It's just a big fluffy brush, and this is called their powder brush. So I'm using it for translucent powder. It's a lot bigger of a brush than I usually use to do underneath my eyes. And I'm just being slow and careful, and it'll do the job. This brush is really soft, which I love. And it's actually really perfect for this. And I'm just going to quickly do the rest of my face. So this Essentials brush kit that I bought from Mikasa Beauty did not come with a contour brush, so for this video I'm not going to be contouring my face, which is okay. I'm just going to go skip right ahead to blush, and this is their blush brush. It is the F111 brush. It's the perfect size for blush, and it's also really good for highlighter too, which I'm going to use for that as well. But I'm going to be using the Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush from Tarte, and this is in the color Party. And this is what it looks like. If I can get it open. That's the color there. It's gonna go right into this here, shake it out, and go right over the cheeks. Now I didn't want to go with a too pinky toned of a blush with this eyeshadow look, so this is more of a muted pinky peach color. This brush would actually work pretty well for contour as well. I'm using all the brushes in this collection for exactly what they say they're for, except for the dual fiber brush. So I'm going to dip into this sleek contour kit, and this is in the color Light. It comes with a contour color, but I'm going to be using the highlight color here. It's a powder highlight. I do want to do a winged liner for this look, so I'm going to be using the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in black, or Trooper it's called, the black one. So next I am just going to do mascara, so I'm quickly going to just curl my lashes with my Revlon eyelash curlers. The mascara I'm going to use is the Rimmel Reloaded, Scandalized Reloaded mascara. And last for this look, to finish it off, I'm going to be doing the lips, and I'm going to be using Birthday Suit from Tarte, and it is their Tarteist lip paint. This is just one of the little samples, and it smells like mint chocolate chips, so. And this is how the makeup look turned out using the Mikasa Beauty Essentials kit. This is the kit here. It comes with all of these brushes that I featured in this video, and it comes with this nice little holder case, and it also has a lid as well that clips on. I just don't have it with me here. So you can get this on their website for $95. It is original $135, so you're saving $40 when you buy this as a kit. If you were to buy all of these separately, it would come to $135, so why not get the Essentials kit? I actually really like this set. My favorite brushes have to be, like I said, the concealer brush and the angled brush here for the eyebrows. That one is actually just my favorite. But all in all, I think that the set is definitely really worth it. I'm going to be keeping this in my collection and using them all the time. Mikasa Beauty is a makeup brush company that is based out of Vancouver, British Columbia, here in Canada, which makes me even more excited to test out these products for them, as I am Canadian, as you guys know. So that is really exciting for me as well, to hear that they are a Canadian company, and they are a fairly new company. I think they started out in 2013 or something, so they're fairly new. But if you guys want to check out their products, then head over to mikasabeauty.com. I will leave the link down below and also the link to this actual essentials kit that I purchased that I featured in this video. So if you guys want to check that out or purchase it yourself, then just click on the links down below. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, and I hope you also really liked the makeup look that I did today. I really love it. If you guys want to recreate this makeup look, then make sure to tag me in all of your pictures. I would love to see how you guys got on with it. That is it for today's video. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe as I post new videos every single Wednesday, and I would love to see you guys back here every week. Okay guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.